All right. I think we got everything turned off. I played like a bajillion D videos and like all of them were on, and I was trying to turn them all off as I was playing that last intro. And as soon as I changed scenes, it was like, here's that other video that was playing just a second ago. You forgot that one. Oh, they. Okay. So, hi, everybody. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. You're in for a treat today. We're going to have ourselves a good old time. Let me just get a couple things fixed up here. B-roll window. We want to be the display center capture. Oh, that's not the center capture at all. Properties. I'm going to need you to be this one. No, I'm going to need you to be this one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, let's do that one. All right, we'll do that first. Turn off that capture card. Yeah. You recognize me. I don't know why you would. I know, like super suave. Like I actually did my hair and I did everything. And this camera is going to be a bitch all day. This is the crappy camera because it's the good camera's on face rig because it detects a little bit better the motions, the movements, and all that. This camera sucks ass. It's autofocus. It's bullshit. Hi, not so human sloth. What's up? What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Yeah, Chalception. You guys don't need that. All right. So, yeah, we're going to talk about these mixer changes. That's on the docket today, guys. That's what's happening. Yeah, are we excited? I'm a lad from Britain, but I've seen you in America. You've seen me in America. You're stalking me in America. That's amazing. I need more stalkers. Actually, I don't. And I'm going to get to stalkers in the first bit of this blog. Because as much as I would like to tell you guys everything that got dropped on us at the last meeting, I can't. And please respect that. If I say something is NDA, please understand that I do. Despite my displeasure with the platform right now, I cannot violate NDA, and I will not violate it because I have a few plans for my next couple of steps, but I don't have everything lined up perfectly, and I'm not willing to burn my contract to the ground. So please be patient with that. I can only really discuss the things that are in here. I can't talk about rumors you've heard. I can't talk about NDA stuff you may have heard from other partners, other Discord, other users, anything. So please be respectful of that. That's all I can ask in that regard. So NDA is a non-disclosure. When you become a mixer partner, you sign a non-disclosure agreement, meaning that any of the things that they talk about in the partner Discord or in certain venues, you can't talk about because the public doesn't know, right? Like they dropped this blog on you guys yesterday. We knew the day before. We're not supposed to talk about those sorts of things. It's a general legal contract. Let's just go with it's industry street secrets that were being given until it's released to the masses. We're not allowed to talk about those. There's 3 things right now that I would love to talk to you guys about that you don't have a clue about. I can't. So we're going to stick primarily to what's in the blog and any questions you guys have. And I want to get your feedback too. Like that's an important thing to me because I haven't filled out my survey about what's going on yet. For good reason. I haven't posted anything in the partner Discord because I wanted to hear from you guys. That's important to me. No, Sparks and Embers, if you guys know about it, if it's in this blog, this is not NDA. I can talk about this stuff. That's what we're here to talk about. We'll talk about Sparks. We'll talk about Embers. We'll talk about things going on in Mixer that they've mentioned here. Because there's enough here to fuel my fire. There really is. And it starts very simply with this. Their commitment to community and digital safety. I don't know if you guys, and some of you guys have been here long enough to know, like just last month, we had a stalker, like a literal stalker, created over 20 accounts, banned over 20 accounts from somebody. So what that has become, right? And it took me doing things. Filed ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket. And I'll get more into that story as we kind of discuss this commitment to our community and digital safety. So I'm going to talk about this briefly, and then we'll get into Sparks and Embers, because this isn't going to take much. This little bit right here right? This doesn't take much, right? Viewers on Mixer should feel free to enjoy great gameplay and entertainment without worrying about seeing a broadcast with harmful content. You should be able to watch or participate without having to deal with toxic behavior or bullies. Okay, great. That's fantastic. Over the past several months, we've received more and more questions about the digital safety and toxicity. Like many of you, we've seen horrific examples of people abusing live streaming platforms to broadcast heinous acts of violence. Okay, right. Nobody should, this is going to tie into everything that you're seeing on Twitter right now about the cat violence, like people throwing their cats literally over their shoulders and not getting punished on Twitch about it. You know, like one girl throws it off to the side and she gets suspended for a day. A girl throws the cat over her head and is suspended for 14 days. There's a lot of stupid stuff. I commend Mixer for not allowing violence and silly behavior on their platform. Like that should be expected. There doesn't need to be an announcement about that. Just do it. Just don't allow acts of terrorism and violence and stupidity be on your platform. Be mindful of the content that you're generating. Now, one of the things that they're doing is they're putting a 24-hour on-hold period, which I like. I think that's a good idea. And there's a on-cam training program that you're going to have to pass in order to broadcast with a camera. I'm okay with both of those things, right? I don't have a lot to say in regards to that. Vodka Cat, yeah, that whole shindig, right? It's the same person. It is the same person. She just abuses her cat, and she's a piece of shit and should be banned permanently and not 2 weeks, right? Sorry. God damn. I mean, it's one thing, like, you got to discipline your animal, like, whatever. You know, I've smacked Renly on the butt before because he's been an asshole, but I've never thrown him. I've never fed him alcohol. Like, that's stupid. Stupid. Don't treat your animals like crap, all right? I don't know if you're grandfathered into it or not. I would imagine so, but I can't say yes or no, not because of NDA, because I don't know. And that's going to be a common thread today, guys, is I don't know certain things. A lot of this is going to be speculative because they don't know, because I can tell you certain things that I don't know. If I say I can't speak to that, NDA. If I say I don't know, neither does Mixer. Fair? I mean, I'll let you know if it's just me who doesn't know, but if I say I can't speak to it, that's NDA. Pure and simple. So let's just talk about the bullet points here with their cyberbullying thing. And like, look, I appreciate like their stance on how they want the community to be run. Positivity. They don't want the trolls here. We don't want shitbags. I get that. Like, that's all awesome, right? That's good stuff. I think this is over the top just a little bit, and I feel like other things could have had more focus, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, we adjusted the Mixer channel page to make it conspicuous and easy to report abuse right from the player window. For example, to report inappropriate content, including violent or extremist content, or violations of Mixer rules. So they're going to make it easier for you to be able to report streamers if you see bad streams, right? Simple. We updated Mixer's rules of conduct to expressly prohibit terrorist and violent extremist content. I think this is in the wake of New Zealand. It's not even necessarily something that happened on our platform. It's just that is something that needed to be hit on.
Yes,
Yoshi,
Goku.
you have inappropriate
I'm a green
timing.
dinosaur.
1 second. Let me do this.
I am the
Hive.
I'm going to disable this mixed play thing. I forgot to do that. Boom. Okay, no mixed play. Sorry, guys. All right. Thank you, Yoshi. Appreciate the host. We are implementing a new streamer review system to improve validation and monitoring of new streamers on Mixer. The initial part of this system will go into place August 29th, and streamers will need to log into their Microsoft account to enable an additional screening of new streamer accounts. There will be a 24-hour waiting period before a streamer can start their first camera-capable stream. If you want to stream with a camera, you have to log in with your Microsoft account. It has to be a verified account. There will be an additional screening process. Boom, done. Okay? So, really easy. I like that. I like that you can't just... Well, I'm going to go do something really stupid, like shoot up a school and film it, but I haven't made an account, and I want to make it a random account so they can't trace me. So, no, it has to be a verified account. So now there's even further premeditation into your violent crimes. So it's another charge for them to hit you with, because you know how the United States and other countries love to stack charges. 350 years in jail. All right. We are creating a new toxicity screen system to give streamers information and control over interactions on their channel. I have no idea what that means. None. I don't know.
I am the
I've not been
hype!
told. We have not been told. I don't know what that means. Okay. This will be coming later in the year and will enable new filtering options to give you control over chat participation, including more automated moderation tools and restricted chat modes. I don't know what this purpose is supposed to serve. They already have CatBot. Our bots are more efficient than CatBot is. So, okay, cool, I guess. Right? Nothing at all. Right. We recognize that community channel moderators are the unsung heroes that help keep our streamers' channel safe and fun. They work tirelessly behind the scenes, removing content, and they don't adhere to the channel that doesn't adhere to the channel's guidelines, removing people from channels when necessary due to poor behavior. For these channel moderators, we are working on a new moderator program that provides improved tools and options to support their work, while also publicly recognizing and rewarding their invaluable contributions to the community. I'm interested for that. They're right. They're spot on here. You guys in the green are the unsung heroes of Mixer. 100%. You guys have saved our asses. You have our backs. We appreciate you. And I love that Mixer is recognizing that. I hope there's some sort of moderator progression thing. They do some sort of moderator of the week or moderator of the month. They should reward you guys. Mixer should reward you guys. I would love to be able to pay you guys, but let's be honest, Mixer doesn't pay me. And we're going to get into that whole thing real soon. One of the things that I like is that they're going to do something here, and I hope it leads to free game codes or consoles or Xbox Game Pass Gold, something, some tangible reward for you guys because you deserve it. And if I could give you more, I would. You know, so thank you all for what you do. Every moderator on Mixer, we appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, well, global mods need to actually do work. That would be great. Let's see. Let's move on to the next one. We are also investing in new software capabilities and our professional moderation team. That moderation team, though, let's not talk about the inactivity of their professional moderation team. Team to actively review podcasts, chat activity on the service, which will be in a better position for us to quickly take action and remove or remedy harmful content. I'm going to come back to this one. Because digital safety affects the entire live stream industry, we are committed for sharing and learning alongside other platforms to help increase safety and confidence for all live streamers and viewers. I do like the stance that they're taking here. Microsoft has actually been really willing to work with Switch and willing to work with PlayStation. It's nice to see that Mixer is willing to work with YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all down the line to come up with the best possible systems and share what they have learned to develop a positive community, to get toxicity out of our communities. And this is a good step. Like, it's nice to know that they are willing to extend the olive branch, as it were, to try to make things a better place for us to stream, to do what we want. You know, I'm doing great, Tequila Toast. I'm just, rocking the podcast. We're talking about the changes coming to Mixer. Okay, so I just want to talk about this real quick. I have a lot of doubts, and here's why I have a lot of doubts. Going back to that stalker situation, for 2 weeks, I cannot stress 2 weeks. Starting from day one, this person made over 5 accounts and was bouncing between me and Sugar's channels, trying to ban dodge. And he was just being toxic. Came back in the next day, 3 new accounts, 3 new bans. This continued and continued until we finally put our arm around the kid and like, here, let's help you behave. Maz was even kind enough to buy the kid a sub to try and get him to behave and chill. And he kept cycling back to the same stupid, demeaning, homophobic bullshit. Right? So we tried really hard to put our arm around this kid and help him understand that you need to behave when you're in a public forum. And whether you're alone fapping in your bedroom or you're actually out in public, if you're in a chat socializing with other people, that's a public forum. And you have to learn how to behave. You behave different. And I'm not saying you guys specifically, but people typically behave differently online than they do out in the real world. There is a gap. And it's because the internet is the Wild West. There's hardly any rules, hardly any regulations. They're just, look, the internet's been out for decades. And somehow we're just now getting to a point where it's a federal crime to cyberbully somebody. It's a crime. It's now become, but it's such a hard crime to track, right? The anonymity of the internet is worse than any alcohol in real life. People are brave idiots on the internet. Anonymous hate is absolutely the worst. They're keyboard warriors. Yep. Hi, Blaze. So it's great that they're saying this. But when I write to the community action team and I give them the list of names and I give them all of the examples and nothing is done by Mixer for 2 weeks about this kid. I suggested IP banning. I suggested his serial number on his Xbox be banned. And there was excuse after excuse. Well, if you ban the serial number, they could still show up on the Mixer app. They could still show up on a web browser, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, take away his Microsoft account. Take away that IP address's ability to make Microsoft accounts. You're supposed to be tied in with Mixer, right? Mixer, Microsoft tied together? Yeah. All right. Well, take away his ability to make accounts. What is going on? Why can we not get... It affected our streams for 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks. So it's nice that they're saying all of these things, but when your community action team is hamstrung by the amount of disciplinary actions they can take, and it's not actually remedying the situation... When I've got a chat of 100 people and I've got to deal with the same troll that I've been dealing with for a week, playing a brand new game, trying to explain this game to other people who are actually genuinely curious about it, and your community action team doesn't do anything, I have a fucking problem. And I find all of this, it sounds good. And you guys heard me. I told you it sounds good. Words only go so far. And if you're supposed to be a community action team, take some action. Right? Okay. So that's really it, right? Like, that's the first part of the newsletter. I don't need to cover a lot. Ray, thank you for the follow. I don't need to cover a lot here, right? Like, this is pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. The stuff that you guys actually want to hear about is this. This is monetization, open monetization for everyone. It is open and available for everyone without having to become partner, without the path to partnership. This is the meat. This is what everybody's talking about. So let's cover a couple of things that are in here, right? So they're doubling down on their commitment to Mixer streamers to help you achieve success on the platform. We want a path for all streamers to monetize their great content on Mixer and help ensure the steps to progress and earn increased support are transparent. For Mixer partners and streamers, we are excited about continuing to add new and innovative ways for you to monetize your channel and grow your audience. Layered Seal, no one's talking about you like that, and actually I don't have time for your crap today.
Sickness must be purged.
Sickness must be purged. I'm not dealing with your crap. This is a listening show. You listen and I talk. No one's talking about you, Seal. Yeah. All right. Wait, what? Well, according to Twitter, this isn't what we're... Well, we'll get into the Twitter bullshit after this. Let's cover this first. Hold that thought, Z. Let me go ahead and cover this, and then we'll get into that, all right? So we're adding the ability for all streamers to participate in monetization on Mixer, starting first with Mixer Embers and then following it up with channel subscriptions. Everyone. And additional monetization features over time. This is something we've been testing over the past several months, and we are excited to announce a full rollout on the program will be coming later this year. As we work to build the full program, we will be experimenting around with both Embers and Sparks patronage, so you can expect to see some changes and new experiences in the coming weeks and learn to scale the program. To help grow your channel, we're overhauling streamer analytics to provide new insight to stream health, viewer engagement, and audience understanding. That sounds good. I've been hearing that for a year. I'll believe it when I see it. We're also adding a new streamer progression dashboard to make it clear what steps you can take to earn additional promotion, streamer perks, support, and monetization features on Mixer. All right. Later this year, we will be launching the Mixer Academy, a robust learning system to help you grow your skills in key areas such as audience engagement, branding, monetization, networking. Mixer Academy will also include a learning path for moderators to hone their skills and learn the best practices for maintaining their channel. Awesome. Okay, great. Fantastic. We're good with that. I will let you know when we're ready for questions. Say full. We do not know if this will be, but we're talking about Mixer Academy. Which one's full? Troy. Sorry, I can't see you over places spam. I'm going to tell you why it's not late night. I'm going to tell you why I hate this. And I hope you'll understand why I hate this. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So, and it's not, and don't think this is me hating or me like sour grapesing. This doesn't make sense for the platform. And I'm hoping I can explain that very clearly for you. I do have charts. I got charts. All right. To help focus on these investments and new programs and capabilities, we will occasionally need to make changes on existing capabilities, and we'll always strive to share these changes with you in advance. At the end of August, we will be removing the Mixer Create app from the mobile application store and removing the ability to stream from that app. This does not affect the main Mixer mobile app for viewers, and streamers can continue to use the main Mixer mobile app as a companion to experience to monitor chat during their broadcasts. The change is based both on feedback and analytics of actual uses from across the platform. So, Mixer Create is dead. You will not be able to stream from your mobile device anymore. All right? That's it. Open monetization, we do not know if it's going to be outside of the U.S. That's fair. That is fair. Building Mixer together. We are so fortunate to be a part of the amazing Mixer community that you have built. They built. Don't let disingenuous. It is our commitment to you that we will continue to invest in digital safety and that we will continue to find new ways to support our streamers across Mixer. All right. So, everyone gets subs. Everyone gets embers. All right. Who the hell's going to watch anymore? I'll wait. No, and then really, no, and Troy, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass here. Who's gonna like really? Who's a viewer, a pure viewer, not a streamer, not a streamer, not a streamer, not a streamer trying to maintain network connections, not a streamer who's holding up, stream team obligations, moderation obligations, so on and so forth. Who's watching? Mixer already struggles with pure viewers, and I have charts that are going to back that up. Here's the problem that's going to happen. We already have a problem, at least in our country, we have a problem with underemployment, we have a problem with unemployment, and we have a problem with dual employment. Okay? So people are looking for cash grabs. People are looking for a way to make money, right? So if you don't have to hit certain metrics, right? And they have a level up progression system that they're talking about in here, and it's not really defined in actual terms yet. I can't answer any questions of things I do know about. That's NDA. But I can tell you this much. If anybody and everybody, after a certain period of time, meets certain minimum requirements and they open access to monetization, once they open that access to the monetization, let me tell you something about when I became a partnered streamer. The amount of viewing hours I have, because now I'm on the grind. I'm trying to get embers. I'm trying to get sparks. I'm trying to get donos. I'm trying to get subs all the time. I'm streaming all the time. I'm not watching. I am not watching streams very much anymore. I don't get to visit my friends. I maybe pop into Toucans every now and then if I'm sitting and working, because he tends to be online right as I'm working at my PC before I go live. Usually I'm working on something like this, right? Whatever the project is. So the problem is we're going to have too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And I know that's kind of an old statement, but there's going to be too many cooks in the kitchen, right? We're going to have everybody in the restaurant cooking, and we're going to have all these meals to present and no one to eat them. Who is going to eat? I would love to eat. But here's the reality, guys. And everybody who's excited about open monetization, right? You can grow your channel. You can get. Why did you want to become a partner in the first place? You wanted the sub button. You wanted the monetization options. You wanted the exposure opportunities, right? Right. That's what you wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted the exposure opportunities. I wanted to be featured. I wanted to be on the dashboard. I wanted the opportunities to go to the conventions. I wanted the opportunities to make money doing what I love, doing what I absolutely love, entertaining you guys. But a vast majority of people, right? And Z, you're in a different situation because your country does not allow it. If you could make money off of it, you would you not? And it's not. Whoa, Doc. No one said this was limited to people who are 18 plus. No one said that. That was not said. In all likelihood, this is speculation on me. This is on me. In all likelihood, it will be 18 plus. But I can see an avenue where if your parents sign off on it and you're 13 plus or legal working age in your state/country, why not? Because this all smacks of cash grab. This all smacks of cash grab. I just look at the price of Embers. Look at the price of Embers compared to the price of bits.
I am the hype!
Would you like some numbers? On Mixer, if you would like, and this is US dollars, guys, if you would like to spend $3 on a tip, and you buy it through PC, not mobile, because that's an even higher rate, okay? So you're going to get less Embers on mobile. I'm just talking about, you spend $3, you get what? 185? Let me just double check. You spend $2 and you get 120. All right? So let's call it 180 for $3. 180? Yeah? 180 for $3. On Twitch, that's 250. They take 50 cents. They take 1/6. Mixer is taking 40% right now. Right now. They're taking 40%. Am I supposed to say, guys, I want you to give 40% to the platform and 60% to me? No, I barely scrape by. I want you guys to use the Streamlabs link. Donate directly, please. Get a sub, right? Go to my Patreon. That'd be great. Well, I mean, any Streamlabs dono is worth more than buying the digital currency. It always will be. Right? I'd rather you guys buy the sub. If I know, if you get the subscription, I know what's coming to me, you know? And then you get stuff. I get stuff, you get stuff, everybody wins. That's what I want. I want you guys to sub, period. Like, that's it. If you have extra money, you feel like throwing whatever, go for it. But I want your subs. That's what I want. Right? Honestly, that's all I need. I'd like to get that sub number much higher than it currently is, but that's part of the gig. You know, you scrape and you claw and you try to make your way. The problem is, when we get to open monetization, there's going to be a lot more people spending money in all kinds of places. That's where a little bit of the sour grapes comes in. I'm a little sour about that because I scraped and clawed and worked my tits off to get to this point, to earn money for Mixer and be a representative of the company. Well, here's the problem. In your non-affiliate program, in your monetization program, I'm calling it an affiliate program. I don't care, Mixer. It's an affiliate program. If it walks like an affiliate and talks like an affiliate, it's a fucking affiliate. It's an affiliate program. You just level up into it and you have to maintain it. That's what it is. It is the same fucking thing. And there are so many disingenuous partners out on Twitter right now who are barking about Sparks and barking about open monetization. These are the same people that are inside the Twitter or are inside the Discord bitching about it. But they go and put on a brave public face. You fucking fake asses. And I'm not saying it's all of them. Some of them are very pro open monetization. They love the idea. Here's why I hate the idea. All right? let's talk about the hours watched on Mixer. And I know you guys can't really see that well. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. There you go. Hours watched in Q2 of 2019. Twitch, that's like 2 billion. 2.7 billion hours watched, right? YouTube Live, 701 million hours. Mixer, 119 hours. 119 million hours watched. Mind you, there were a lot of 24-hour channels, Spark Farmers, and look, I'm not talking about people doing bots, right? I'm talking about Spark Farmers, people who left their shit on all day. Not even botting, just people. Think about how many of you guys did it for us, for me, for Troy, for all the other partners. Online all the time, right? You think 119 million hours watched is an accurate reflection of the viewership on Mixer? Because I sure shit don't. I don't. 12 million hours streamed. $12 million hours streamed against 120. So it's 10% not taking into account the amount of spark farming.
I'm the real deal, but these guys will be lucky to end up as sidekicks to some busted D-lister.
So I want you guys to digest that. Twitch has more hours. Why does Twitch have more hours? Because there's more streamers on Twitch, there's more viewers on Twitch. It's simple. That's simple. That's easy to understand. The important thing are the Mixer numbers. The important thing is the Mixer numbers. So how many people do you think realistically had their shit running 24 hours a day and contributed to this number? How much of a percentage of this number do you think is attributed to spark farming? 65%, 40%, 40%. That, you know what? 40% sounds about right to me. And that's being generous. 40%. That's being generous. So I see 65, 70%. Wow, you think 70% of accounts were streaming or were watching 24 hours a day? 70% of all the accounts on Mixer, of the viewing hours. 40%. See, look, the low number is 40. The low number for you guys is 40 right now. Some people do have 4 accounts in those channels, which is even further disingenuous. I get that. I'm not going to pretend like Sugar doesn't have it. I'm not going to pretend like I don't have 3 accounts. I got my bot account, this one, that's one. Yeah. No, I get it. No, I 100% understand. So you got all of those hours watching, right? So let's take 40% away. Let's call it...
I'm the real deal, but these guys will be lucky to end up as sidekicks to some busted D-lister.
Let's call it 45 million hours shredded off the top. We're looking at 75 million hours watched to hours streamed. To 12 million hours streamed. All right? Now, okay, so we have roughly 5, maybe 6. Let's call it 6, all right? 6 times the amount watched, representative accuracy, right? 6 times the hours watched to the hours streamed by Mixer streamers. All right? This is 2,700 million hours. 2.7 billion hours to 100 million streamed. 28 times. 28 times. And anybody who's streamed over on Twitch knows if you're not a big dog, it's already hard to get popular over there. It's already hard to get traction as an affiliate. Am I wrong? So you can see where my concern is here, right? The metrics don't bear out. Now Mixer, by offering open monetization, is encouraging more. Some of these hours viewed are streamers who stream a modest amount, but watch a modest amount. I remember being a non-partnered streamer, and it was like, I'd maybe watch 2-3 hours a day, stream 6 to 8 hours a day. Mind you, I've been full-time the entire time I've been streaming. That's going to change for you guys who have family, who work jobs, 2 jobs, have other stuff going on in your life. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying these are mine. This is what I'm going off of, right? We can say, maybe you stream 3 or 4 hours and maybe get to watch an hour or 2, right? Like that's reasonable. That's a reasonable amount. And that's not every day, but that's a fair ratio on the days you sit down and you're paying attention to your platform, right? So what's going to happen when you incentivize everyone to stream? Everyone is incentivized to stream because you're going to want to progress. In order to progress and get to that monetization level, you have to stream more. You have to be more interactive. You're going to have to do this, that, and the other thing. Whatever qualifications they end up coming up with. But you're going to be way more invested. All of those part-time streamers and all those partner pushers right now are going to be way more invested in their own stream than they are being viewers. It is acting for an audience of one, Goldie. This is going, like, I get it. People are excited about it. I'm not. I'm fearful of this. I am freaking horrified of this because we already have a reputation for being a streamer platform, a streamer heavy platform. This will only compound that matter. Offering sub buttons and ember drops to just whomever streams the most or does the most or has the most interactivity, whoever hits certain check marks. Now there's no application process. There's no review process. You could have a dirt shit looking stream, streaming in 360 on a 2K bit rate, on a 5 upload speed channel. Like, you could have nothing and still opt into monetization. All you got to do is put in the time and the energy. There's no review process. You just hit certain check marks. So people are going to do the bare minimum. The bare minimum. They're not going to invest in a stream system. They're not going to invest in a stream deck, a webcam, multiple monitors. They're not going to invest in a capture card. Because why? You can monetize with just the Xbox you already own. This is not good, guys. Like, it's the other take on this. Hold on. Yeah, no, and look, I don't want to call out specific partners by name because there's a few that I could, and we're not supposed to actually do that, Troy. So I'm gonna delete that for you. We're actually not supposed to do that. Oh, he's not? Okay, well then never mind. Oh, I don't care then. I take it back. You can do whatever you want. I don't know every partner, and here's the problem, right? We have a diluted partner system anyway. We have like 1,000 something partners right now, and it's already a struggle for some of them, right? So, and I'm a medium-sized channel. I have my own set of issues. I would love to get more subscriptions. I'd love to see more donos, right? Because now that Sparks are going away in their entirety, all of my subsidized money is gone. So I can tell you with great certainty, embers and tips and subs do not alone cut it. I am going back to work. And that's the other part of this podcast, is let you guys know. In September, I start job hunting. In October, I go back to work. Just so you know. That's another big thing about the Sparks hit. And we'll talk about the Sparks hit, right? We'll talk about the Sparks. Am I the wolf? Yeah, I'm the wolf. So I want you guys to be just mentally prepared for that. But this is just one chart, right? Now, I showed Troy this. Hours watched in Q1, right? 89 million. Sparks were still a thing there. We are growing, right? But I also feel like you see that number 89 and it hops up to 119, and it's a huge growth number, right? That is a massive growth number. Going up basically 30% in a quarter is incredible, except that they don't think about how many more botted accounts were made between those times. I can think of 1 or 2 channels specifically that did that in Q1. And again, the hours streamed stayed relatively constant. We had 12 million hours streamed Q2. We have 11 million, 10.9 in Q1. So streaming hours are staying consistent. Viewing hours went up. Geez, I can't imagine if people were exploiting the Spark system at all. All right, Saltire, no worries. You know, I mean, like, nobody's twisting you guys' arm to offer feedback. If you want to, there's a few points where I'm going to ask some questions, and I want you guys to be able to ask those questions. And then I'm going to bring Troy in here. Troy, I'm actually already in the Discord. If you want to hop in. But this is okay. Sparks patronage, we knew was going to go away. We knew it. It was just a matter of time. I didn't like the way that they sprung it on us. I didn't like getting a 2-week notice. When they say month to month, it's a month to month basis. I expect to know a month in advance. It changes everything. It changes absolutely everything. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I'm the real
notice.
deal, but these guys will be lucky to end up as sidekicks to some busted D-lister.
You give us, oh, thank you, Z. You give us 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks notice. To try and figure out what we're going to do to change Sparks patronage, right? We're losing that money. That's fine. And then you're going to do this, whatever thing you're going to do with Embers, Sparks plus Embers equals payout, right? You're going to do that. And then you're going to drop the knowledge that, oh, by the way, here comes a whole bunch more competition because we're going to open monetization. Oh, by the way, open monetization. Oh, by the way, the 3 other things I can't discuss with you guys yet. Mixer didn't only just kick us in the dick. They kicked us in the dick, took our wallet, lit our fucking pants on fire, and walked away with the fire extinguisher. That's what this week has been like for partners. Now, some of them are brown-nosing their asses off on Twitter, and I've seen it. I've seen a lot of them. You know who you are. Because they're the same ones bitching behind closed doors. That's not how I roll. I'm going to tell you guys how it is right here. Right here. Yeah, and that's the thing. They get them. That's it, Speedy. It smacks of cash grab. It smacks of financial inviolability. It's telling me Mixer's not making enough money for whatever reason, and Microsoft is tired of paying the bill. That's what it sounds like. That's what it looks like. Now, they can say they're trying to be different. Open monetization is different from Twitch. It's different from YouTube. It's different from Facebook. Well, here's the reality. It's still an affiliate program, and everyone's going to call it the Mixer affiliation. They can, and they are fighting it tooth and nail. They do not want us to call that. Sorry. That's what it is. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck. I mean, yeah, look, I get it. Like, the Sparks were going to dry up at some point or another. We knew it, right? And we're lucky we got it for, what was it? 9 months? 9 months? And it's life-changing for a lot of us, right? Bumble Breesky wrote on her Twitter wall today, like, she got to move and chase her dreams and be with the man she loves. That's an awesome story. You know? Like, I got to travel, and I got to pay off some debts, and I got to reinvest in the stream. I've got to buy subs for you guys to be more involved with the channel. You know, I've gotten to do a lot of things. I've gotten to have some flexibility. You know, it's nice. It has been really nice. And we knew it was going away. So do not think I'm mad about Sparks. What I'm mad about is the people on Twitter yelling about people being mad about Sparks. Nobody on Twitter is yelling about Sparks except the people yelling at the people who are mad about Sparks that don't exist. And I just got sick of it, and I called them out. I'm like, why? Why are you talking to people that don't exist? That is literally what is happening. Everyone's like, oh, everybody's all up in arms about Sparks going away. It's like, well, either one, they're new partners, and if they're new partners, they've only ever known the Sparks program. 2, Embers aren't available in their country, which is a fair bitch. That is a fair complaint, especially when you went to their channels on other platforms and convinced them to come over to Mixer, and now all of a sudden they can't even sell embers in their country? What does this mean for small-time starters? It means there's going to be a very clear-cut plan of action for you to be able to make money. However, you're going to be in a very crowded field the same way that Twitch affiliates are. That's what it is, right? You're going to be in a very, very crowded field. Now, there are some perks to being a partner still, but what I don't like is I do not like how homogenized this has made us. What is the difference between a partner and a non-partner now, other than a fancy Discord where we're not allowed to talk about anything, and a hoodie that may or may not ever get to you? Because there are still people a year out who have not gotten their partner merchandise. Think about all the people in the last 3 months, 6 months, who've been applying for partnership and gotten denied and denied and denied and been working their asses off. And I go to Sugar and I go to Miss Green Sheep and I go to Pixelette and some of these fabulous streamers who deserve partnership but haven't quite gotten there yet. They're gonna have open monetization, which is great, but they worked really hard to be a partner. And are they gonna have to start at the same level as everybody else? Is everybody going to have to level up at the same time? Or do they get a head start because they're so far ahead? They are far ahead. They are very far ahead. But is that going to be put forward for them? Like, are they going to be pushed forward into the front line of open monetization? All those embers for all people. And I know there's a bunch of you in here. That was supposed to be a leg up to get you in the good graces of Mixer, right? That's how you perceived it? Does it matter now? Doesn't matter. Because I don't know that it does. And I don't know what's going on with Mixer partnership anyway. I have a lot of questions about that whole process, as you can imagine. But that's what we're getting into here. What does this do for the platform? This doesn't drive viewers to the platform. It drives cash grabbers to the platform. All those pretty girls who want to be titty streamers, they're going to come running because now they don't have to wait very long to get monetization. Just you wait. Just you wait. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. If you think they're not going to come running seeing dollar signs, you've never met a titty streamer before. Well, Gazelle, that's a no-brainer. I just showed the numbers. Like, Mixer, here, I'll show you a better illustration of how far behind Mixer is. Let me see if I can find this chart again. It's not there. Okay, well, until I can find said chart. Is it this one? QLabs 2, 2019. No. Okay. Mixer holds about 3% of the streaming industry. About 3%. Is this the one? This might be it. No, this is games. Hold on a second. Mixer holds about 3% of streaming. Twitch holds about 70. Facebook, I think, is like something like 6%, and YouTube is whatever the balance is, minus the 1% for other. I'd have to go digging again for that. Is it Stream Elements? Is it the Stream Elements one? Analytics. Sure. Market share. This one? I think it's this one. They posted on their Twitter. There's a lot of digging. Can somebody find me a link for it? I'll happily pull it up. I just struggle busting here. Wasting a lot of time on this. If everyone streams and has monetization, the pay is probably not going to be the same. Say what partners get now, open monetization, the pay will, whatever. All right, so if you're talking about what kind of cut we're going to get, like if our cut is going to be different for per subscription, is that what you're referring to? And that was another thing, Ref. If you can't pay your partners now, like people are behind on their payments, some people months. If you can't pay your partners now, how the hell are you going to take in an influx of thousands of open monetization partners? Or sorry, open monetization affiliates. Not affiliates, but affiliates. All of its subs, Embers. All right, so the Embers thing doesn't change, right? Because that's based on the user, right? So you buy Embers, you pay the fee. The streamer gets what the streamer gets, whatever you give them, right? So you give them 50 Embers, they get 50 cents, right? That's the same for Embers for all. There's the same for everybody. Like whatever Embers you get, that's a penny per Ember, period. Now, as far as like the sub cuts, that's a great question because I would love to renegotiate that contract because we don't necessarily do a whole lot of work per se. Like we're not in the office working for Microsoft. But a lot of us are full-time streamers. A lot of us are paying to go to these conventions. And if you think that being on the same pay scale as open monetization is going to be okay with people who have to do the surveys and fill out the work and be your test pool, then yeah, we're going to have an issue. Perfect. Let's do that. Wait, that's... Okay, hold on. No. Yep, that's exactly what happened there just now. Open a new tab. Gimme. There we go. All right. This is it. Boom. Thank you very much. All right. So, yeah, 72% is Twitch. 72% of live stream viewers are on Twitch. 19% on YouTube. 5.3% on Facebook. By the way, Facebook is new. Facebook gaming is newer than Mixer, guys. That's a thing. 3% is Mixer. I would spend your Sparks as soon as you can, Draco, because in 2 weeks they are basically worthless. No, what? I like that people say, but Facebook put so much... Well, okay, hold on. I'll give you this, Jay. They're starting with a much bigger base. When you have 1.2 billion users just on their freaking mobile devices, it's real easy to find it. They had a head start. And this is something I have brought up, and I said it to Toucan, when we were talking about all the stuff going on with Mixer yesterday, is that Facebook had a launching point, right? They had a platform. They have, if you're a social media company, right? It's the same reason Periscope's numbers are bigger than Mixer's numbers, which isn't pictured here, but Periscope's numbers are bigger than Mixer's too, all right? Mixer's not even fourth. We're not even fourth. Periscope is bigger than Mixer. Keep that in mind, all right? So Facebook had a huge launching point by having a huge base and a self-replicating or self-indulging kind of advertising system. Because if anybody checks gaming in their list of hobbies and interests, you're going to see ads for streamers. It's going to happen. Right? And that's kind of the point. Periscope has Twitter. Microsoft has the Xbox, which has sold what? 50 million units? 70 million units versus 1.2 billion phones. Is it really only 25 million units total? Or is that one model of the console? I'm pretty sure it's more than that. I feel fairly confident it's more than that. Also, please, I don't want to say cite the time. Like, what is that dated? Whatever you're looking at. Active units. Okay, fine. 25 million is still even more depressing. That still illustrates the point even worse. So let's just say be generous and call it 50, which I think may have been the PS4 numbers now that I'm thinking about it. 50 million units, that's your base. That's your launching point versus everyone who's got a Twitter, everyone who's got a Facebook, so on and so forth down the line. So, yeah. So you have this. Facebook has room to grow. YouTube has room to grow. Periscope has room to grow. Twitch doesn't, really. Like, Twitch is the one who loses in all of this. Twitch is going to lose. Like, not that they're going to lose, but they're the ones who are going to be most affected as people start to diversify their streaming habits, right? Like, that's who's going to take the biggest hit. But I feel right now that this open monetization is a cash grab and a way to bring attention to the platform, because now anybody can come over here. Now, there will be some people who try and fail and don't quite want to spend all the time leveling up to get to the open monetization points. But there are going to be those people who are stressed about it. They're going to put everything they have into it. And they're going to get to open monetization. They're going to just have to meet bare minimum requirements to keep certain perks. This is not a good thing for our platform. Even if it does bring more eyes, it brings more eyes that have eyes on money and not eyes on viewership. Eyes for your channel. Yeah, I mean, it may not be permanent. It may not be permanent. It's just like Sparks. Open monetization may not be permanent. However, you have to concern yourself with the amount of damage that could be done by doing this little experiment. Losing my Twitch affiliate because on one month or 1 week I went down from the requirements. Wasn't it like 3 concurrent though? Just open up 2 tabs on a browser. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to have my Twitch affiliation in 2 weeks. Come at me. Which, by the way, guys, another announcement, there will be some exclusive Twitch streams after I get my Twitch affiliation, because I'm going after a Twitch affiliation now. Yeah, and those numbers keep going up. Wait, it has been working well the way it was for the past 9 months. So here's the thing that all right. It's been working well, but that money has to come from somewhere. And that Spark money didn't come from nowhere. That came from Microsoft. It didn't come from you. It didn't come from Embers. They said that Embers were supposed to mitigate the losses, but it didn't. It didn't in the long run. That's reality. That's how this is going down, right? So and Embers for All was supposed to help with that too, and some people had more success than that with others. The problem is you have a product that is difficult to sell. Embers is a hard sell to make, because people who are in the Embers for All program, a lot of them needed certain equipment. They need certain things. They want certain things. 1, you had to wait for your Embers paycheck, and 2, you're only getting 60% of what that person spent. So it was a much wiser decision to go through Streamlabs and donate to them directly so they could actually buy the piece of gear that they want 40% faster. So Embers for All did not. Embers is a broken program to me, right? You can't use it on Mixplay, which is fucking stupid. And the fact that they haven't even added that with as long as Embers has been out at this point, fucking stupid. And the fact that they knew that they were going to get to this point and didn't plan for it, dumb. It's just dumb. Plain and simple. Because now I don't care about your sparks, right? Now your sparks don't actually mean anything. Like they will contribute in some way to something, right? And people can dog on sparks all they want, but I'll tell you what, you might have got sick of, GG spamming your channel. You could have turned those off. You could have put only the expensive stickers in your channel. You could have done what many other partners have done and put effects onto your sparks dump button. You could have had something, right? Would you guys rather pay, what is it, $200,000 for a stupid can, like Nuka-Cola can, $200,000 for a Nuka-Cola can, or have like confetti burst all over the screen? I think it's a real question. A can in chat or that? Right? Like, you want 100K like turkey Or do you want, like, actually to get the streamer's attention? And it'd be great if I could do that with Embers. Even though the Embers effects are pretty cool. Some of them. But they're so disproportionate. Like, have you guys seen the rainbow dumpster fire? Okay, who cares? But the Ember train is freaking cool. The Ember train for $12 is amazing. It's awesome. I mean, granted, it probably costs you something like 18 or 20 bucks. But for us, it's pretty cool. I like the Ember train. It's epic. The dragon is cool. But you get into the higher tiers and they don't scale up appropriately. And they cost much less than the dumpster fire. So, Sparks going away, it sucks, right? Because I feel like there's going to be less interactivity. I feel like there's going to be less people lurking, less people supporting the channel in that capacity, which I cannot stress enough. Just because you're not Spark farming doesn't mean you shouldn't be lurking. Lurking still helps our channels immensely. Immensely. Loots ads, simulated ads, all kinds of different things that exist now help. It helps. Right? Like, those sorts of things, like, it helps. It helps boost our numbers, like, get us higher on discoverability. Just because Sparks are going away, don't stop lurking. Please don't stop lurking, because we can take those lurk hosts and go help out smaller streamers. That's another big part of it. You know, like, I can take my host over to Starbright or Headstrong or Goldie or one of these guys who are streaming and trying to make it somewhere, and it helps them. It helps them with their discoverability. So continue to lurk your partner channels. Continue to lurk your friends who are doing that, because it helps other people. It doesn't just help that one streamer. It does help us immensely, but it does help other streamers. You know, even helps other partners, right? Like, I can go drop it on Troy, and all of a sudden he's gone from 20 to 30 or 20 to 40, and then he's higher up on the Destiny 2 ratings. Or I can go drop it on Jay, and he goes from, 20 to 50. Whatever the case might be, like, we can help each other out, and that's what I want to keep doing. So I know Troy's had that speech to everybody. I want our communities to continue to help each other out. So please, even when Sparks go away, keep lurking. It does help.
I
It really
am the
does.
hype!
Thank you, Jay. I just want to make sure that's crystal clear. Like, I don't want I feel for you guys. Like, I want the Sparks to be here, even if it was in such a minor capacity that, like, 1,000,000 Sparks equaled $1. At least you guys would feel like something contributed there, right? Like, directly contributed. But there will be some form of contribution that it will contribute to in the future, blah, 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 blah. Cannot discuss here. I'm sure they'll have something. Something. But for right now, spend your Sparks August 6th. August 6th is when they go away. So prior to August 6th, go spread the love, drop them on your favorite streamers, spread it out, dump it all in one, make somebody's day, whatever you want to do with them. Just make sure they're gone at the end of August 5th. Yeah, me too. I'm going to go look for employment in September, Jay, when our last Spark check comes by. Because I will pay my October bills and I'll have a month to get situated. They're not replacing them, Draco. Like, Sparks are still going to be here. They're not disappearing. You're still going to earn Sparks. You're still going to earn Sparks at the same rate. You're still going to be able to spend on stickers. You're still going to be able to do things with them. You can still spend them on mixed play boards. They will still exist. All right? The thing is, they won't be worth money anymore. You're not tipping the channel anymore with it. What's the point of having Pro after August 6th? You still get light stream. You still get priority support tickets. If and when Mixer decides to run ads, you'll be ad-free. Those are the primary points. You still earn more Sparks and all that jazz too. You know, the purple name, blah, 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 blah. But really, if you're a streamer, the two biggest perks are advanced support tickets and light stream. And then, additionally, all that other stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, Hisha. Yeah, no, it's good. It wasn't the only reason it was a really bad time. You know, they dropped a lot of bad news at once. And outside of their policy on cyberbullying, which it's not like super good news. It's not like anything to get excited about. It's like, okay, good. You're doing the things you should be doing. They gave us a lot of bad news all at once. And then that was it. Because I don't think, I swear to God, I'm so sick of reading these disingenuous tweets. Well, this is going to provide a lot of opportunities for more content creators. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. We don't need more content creators. We have too many content creators on this platform as it is. I'm sorry. That's an actual use for an unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. We already have too many fucking streamers. Everybody wants to stream. Everybody wants to break in. Yeah. And like, don't get me wrong. I love you guys, and I want everyone to, like, if you feel like you're capable of succeeding in this business, by all means do it. If you like doing it because you're just trying to meet friends and it's casual, great, do it. Do it. But there's too many people trying to do it as a cash grab, and they're bad, and they don't try to get better. And some of them even made partner. Should add a V8. Yeah, I mean, like, no, that's cool, Husky. No, I get that. That's totally fine, man. Like, the extra sparks are great, but now that sparks aren't really going to be there for you, like, I understand. And honestly, the sub will give you way more sparks than Pro does anyway. So, outside of the things that I mentioned, the Pro perks that you get, like, the one that's going to matter probably the most is when Mixer gets ads, and that's going to be sooner rather than later. You're going to be commercial free. That's the big one. But that will also...
I am the hype!
That will probably, I can't say with certainty, but that'll probably also apply for subscribers to the channel, too. Okay, what are the hearts going to do other than give us crap? What hearts? Oh, the hearts are for chat progression. That's just so we can see, like, how involved and how active you are in chat. That's a channel-to-channel thing. So are we turning into Twitch? No. Well, yes and no. We're going to have a pseudo affiliate program, but they really want us to differentiate our program from Twitch's program, but I just don't see it. I don't know about a worse Twitch. It's a different Twitch, but your streaming platform, we're a different Twitch. Like, that is a thing, right? Like, the reality is we are just a different Twitch. We're late to the game. They're backed by Amazon. We're backed by Microsoft. We're a live streaming platform. But Sparks to me did differentiate it. You know, like, Sparks to me made a difference. It made that level of interactivity with the chat that much greater. Like, it really does. Like, I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss them. And not because I'm getting paid for them, but because you guys, I love the fact that the kids, like, you guys know how I feel about the Fortnite kids. They can be a pain in the ass, but some of them would just hang out, even in games they didn't care for, because they were helping the channel out. They tangibly could help the channel out. And that's been taken from you guys. Tangibly, outside of spending money out of your pocket, which is great. Like, that's fine. That's kind of what the business is about, right? But there was something nice about the kids who could still tangibly contribute, and it made them feel good, made them feel part of the community. And you guys collectively let them feel that way, or enabled that behavior, right? Like, you cheered them on as they dropped 100,000 sparks or 250,000 sparks. It let them feel connected to everyone here, and they could continue to do that. So Draco, there's going to be some things I can't talk about. I don't know. I don't know what the new requirements are, and if I did, if it's not directly in that blog, I can't answer your questions. I can talk theory. I can talk about my feelings on what's in that blog, but I cannot tell you anything more. Right. Right. There was a sense of community help there, and this is going to make it dissipate. Now, whatever thing that they make Sparks become, probably won't help nearly as much. Probably won't. And okay, let's see. I see a Toucan Gaming, so let's bring him in here. Hi, Troy.
Good evening.
New phone, who dis?
New phone, who dis?
So I'm going to disappear off the screen and let Troy talk for a minute so I can have a cigarette because I just like felt an aneurysm happen.
You just lit the... Yeah, it's all right. I got to be careful.
Yeah, be careful because...
I will, because I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize you.
Oh, bro. I would so point the finger at you, be like, it was this guy! I know it came across on my channel, but what do you want from me? I was trying to do an interview and he let something go. Like, come on, make sure shut the f up.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Thing.
Where do people want me to start? What do you want to know, guys? You tell me and we'll go there. And then I can let you know what I feel. And what I know and what I can't say. So what do you guys want to know? I mean, do you want to lay down of like, did you get an exotic today? No, Goldie, screw you. What are they going to overhaul and replace everything with? Right, Frontline. Spark patronage is going in respect of, as you can see on the crystal now, partners get money from the milestones that we hit. It is being replaced with a system where our crystal will be there for 2 weeks and it will give a bonus percent. Yeah, you can say it. It's on there. It's on there. It's on there. It's on there. We were told.
I read it. I read it. Okay, hold on.
We could talk about it. I promise.
Okay, because it's not in there. It's not actually in here.
No. It's on something, but it was also in the Discord where they said that we could say what it's being replaced with.
Okay, because it's like they said stick to the blog, and I was like, okay, I'll stick to the blog.
Yeah, yeah, we can. There you go. Jason said. So basically, Sparks will give an Ember boost up to a maximum of 25%. But for a lot of people, 25% of nothing is nothing. There's been a lot of talk about partners being heated about Sparks going away. The ones who are annoyed about it are the ones who went full time from Sparks and not from subs or anything else and didn't have a game plan. The rest of us aren't annoyed because we knew and we were always told along the way it would disappear eventually. You know, we knew. I've been partnered 6 months now and I've benefited greatly, massively, and I know others have.
A lot of those people too were
Jason, 100%.
A lot of them were newer partners who
they didn't read it.
They didn't read it. They didn't keep up with it. You know, it's the partner Discord can be a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, lots. You know, so that's where we are with that. But this open monetization system, I have big beef with. I want to see people do well, and I want to see people do what I have done. Because I have learned my craft. I have taken things from Grimlock, from Infinite Power, and from other partners here to get to where I am to be able to get partnered. And wear it like a badge of honor. And Charles said this yesterday, and it actually rung to me because at first I didn't look at it like a badge of honor or something to be proud of. It was just something that we did. But when Chal explained it the way he did yesterday, it is something because we've worked hard to get to where we are. And we now represent and are a face of Mixer. Some people a lot bigger than others. But it is, that's it. And then you see this get dropped, and here you go, everyone, you get it. One of my big problems is, and like I mentioned it earlier, there's people who do 24/7 streams here that is a blank page that says, watch this, get Mixer points, get Mixer loots. And these people have 100, 200, 300 people who watch their stream do nothing, and these people are going to have all of this at some point, embers, subscriptions, and stuff like that. And these people aren't working for what they want to do. They just sit there, they've pushed the streaming button, they're never next to their Xbox, they're never next to their PC. They're off doing whatever. People like, and I'm going to look at names now, Dr. Illusion, Goldie, Headstrong, and a few others. You guys want to get into it, you're trying to put out good content, you're learning your craft. And these people who do fuck all, excuse my language,
Nah, do it.
you know, you're going to get shit on. And then there's lower partners like myself who don't pull in 100 viewers, you know, who are going to get shit on by these people who offer no content whatsoever. Zeronium can't talk about it, couldn't say anything. I hate being number 10 on Forza below all these people. But that's it, Jastron. Why are you below these people? Why are they even in these directories? Why are they even... Yeah, exactly. That's it. You know, I could articulate a bit more, but I don't need to. Why are they there? Why are there people in the Paladins and the Smite things going 24/7 mixer point? What are they offering? Why are they in the directories? Why are these channels allowed to exist? Because Twitch doesn't have this problem. Mixer does.
I don't
Yes,
have.
it is.
I have zero problem with 24-hour channels if it's their content. None.
Yes.
None.
Captain Robert.
Yep, Captain's fine.
This guy puts out D&D content and puts it on reruns, and I find myself in there in the morning sometime watching because it's great.
Love you,
It's
Z.
an awesome watch, and nobody else does anything like it. Those sort of channels having reruns are fine. Even if you put, instead of live, it says rerun. If we had a button that we could push to go from live to rerun, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
But why are there people who offer zero content that just have... I mean, there's follow for follow streams now with 100 people in there. It just says follow for follow, these are the rules. And these people are going to benefit from this type of program. How is it fair?
Yeah.
My favorite channel is
Right.
watching a car in a menu not moving for 8
Right.
hours. Exactly. How are they going to monitor it? Dr. Illusion, we don't know.
The bigger thing for me that drives me nuts about the monetization thing is they are having a difficult time paying people on time now.
Mm-hmm.
Partners are having a hard time getting paid now. So, like, you open that up to, let's even say just the 4,000 or so embers for all people. Right? Like, how many people are going to get in on this open monetization? How much of it's going to be back cataloged, right? Like, all of these people who have been denied partnership, who are super close, who have banging numbers, do they have to start with the same thing as the person who has 500, 1,000 follows? Like, do they start at the same level? That's a serious question. I really want to know. Because if I'm one of these people who's busted my ass and has been denied 5 times this year, while they probably... And I don't know how many people they've actually accepted in the last year. In 2019, I mean. Like, I would be really butthurt if I was one of those people. Really. Yeah. Because now the partnership that you've been working for and striving to and stressing about and crying over, now, first off, its value is diminished. And now you don't need it. Right? And I'm not just talking about Sugar. I'm talking about Ms. Green Sheep. I'm talking about Pixelette. I'm talking about a whole host of people. A lot of people.
There are.
Have taken that hit. And their feedback is like, oh, yeah, I'm excited that I can, my followers can do what they do, and I'll be able to, have my own custom emotes, and I'll be able to do this, that, and the other thing. But I'll tell you what, it sucks that I'm not going to have that partner title. I'm not going to be in on the Discord. I'm not going to be able to do this. Which, by the way, none of you want to be in that Discord, I promise.
Don't do it.
It's a trash heap. And then, like, some of these other supposed benefits, and I'm not going to dive into those, but there are supposed benefits that none of us are getting. None of the partners are getting. Like, maybe a handful, a dozen. You know, there's just a lot of things that I said it to Troy yesterday. Do you want you guys really want to know what Mixer partnership becomes after open monetization? Do you really want to know what my thoughts are? We're a focus group.
Yeah.
We're a test group. We are beta testers and we are Xbox ambassadors, except that instead of being an Xbox insider, we're Mixer insiders. Instead of being an Xbox ambassador, we're Mixer ambassadors. That's it. That is the only difference now. That's it.
Yep. And there are people who have genuine concerns about this and have expressed it. And there are people on Twitter that you confirm this with, like other partners like Jim Watts, who have been called traitors because they're looking at other sites because they don't think that this is sustainable or this is the place to be anymore. People were openly called traitors, and there are partners saying this, and they're still here, and it's wrong. People are being demonized for having an alternative view on it.
Nobody should be demonized for not being rah-rah Mixer after this. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't. You should never be demonized for your choices on the ways that you make money, honestly. Right? If it's legal, you shouldn't be demonized for it. That's it. You know, if you're a hooker walking down Main Street, right, and it's not legal in your state, okay, maybe a little demonization. Right? You're peddling drugs to orphans, demonization, right? Bad stuff. You're a streamer who's looking to diversify your portfolio, and you're going to get demonized by these rah-rah Mixer sycophants? Get out. Get out.
That's it. Sign me up.
I mean, that's what it is. And there are a handful of partners. I'm not gonna say a lot because there's not a lot, right? There's you kind of got these different groups, right? You have the rah-rah Mixer cheerleaders. You have people like me who just don't give a fuck and will speak openly and honestly about the situation, right? Like, I'll speak my mind, condemnation be damned. I don't care if you don't like what I have to say. I don't. I just don't. This is how I feel about it. This is my projection for it. And honestly, Mixer, if you want to preach about transparency and then not actually give us the facts and figures, you're not fucking being transparent.
You're not wrong. About as transparent as one-way glass, and we're on the other side.
It is. Yeah, it's transparent as one-way glass. I love that. That is spot on. That is a hell of an analogy.
How can something like this, our commitment to you document or blog, whatever the hell it is, say so much but actually say so little?
Oh,
especially in regards to it.
Matt, James, all of them. Solace, they can all at me. At me. I got a lot to say. And actually, you know what? I probably should be checking. Let's see. Do we have staff in here? Man, because the last time I went on a tirade, we had staff in here. So I just wanted to make sure, because I made sure to advertise it, and I'm following all of them, and some of them are following me. I expected somebody to come show up, crash the party, monitor me for NDA, because they said they were going to crack down on it. Well, we're staying within the guidelines, fellers. No, it wouldn't be bad if there was staff in here, because I would address them directly. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I played back burner partner for the first 9 months I was partner. And you know what that got me? Nothing. Nothing. If you are a partner and you stay quiet, you get nothing. You can't be a middle of the road partner. You either have to be a loudmouth like me and Ruffles, or you have to be a rah-rah cheerleader like some of the other guys.
I'd say more you than the other person, because, because sometimes people stop and, you always speak your mind.
Well, the thing is, he'll still speak his mind. He calmed down there. But I've had a conversation with him. He's not happy. So, how much is this going to affect all the charity streamers? Like, in what regard? Like, what do you think? I mean, and I'm not sure I understand the question.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, 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 bum. I want to answer it, but I'm just
It's waiting for
Yeah,
waiting
wait.
to see what context he means.
like, yeah. Doc's over there like hunting and pecking. I mean, like, look, there's still opportunities with Mixer. There are, right? Like, well, like some people donated Sparks, some donated Embers, some donated cash, right? Well, I mean, like, charity donations are all going to be through Tiltify, and that's cash donations. That doesn't affect us. You know, if Mixer wants to put up a charity Ember thing and then donate that, that's one of the things that we're trying to work out. We're trying to negotiate, but that's similar to what they did with the cyberbullying and then the Trevor Project ones that they had. So, like, I'm trying to get that for the AFSP. But this does not change any of that. That's not going to change any of our plans for that. You know, like, if as far as like what Sparks do or what they did, it was mostly to subsidize what we were doing, like to try and support full-time streamers, right? That we are supposed to earn our own, but Microsoft was like, we really want you to devote yourself to your content, so we're going to provide you this, and maybe this will free up a little bit more time for you for the near future. Basically, instead of having to go work a full-time job and do a part-time job and then come back and work Mixer and make peanuts, they eliminated the need to have a secondary job. You know, if you're working, you know, full time as a middle manager at Walmart or something, and you're not quite making enough, and you want to make a little extra, and you go get a part time job, and you're a streamer as a hobby, and you made it to part time partner. You know, like the Sparks helped really grow the platform in terms of like, not just because it doesn't just benefit the big streamers, right? It benefited all of us. We all got to have a little bit of extra money. We got to reinvest in our streams, reinvest in our communities. That's going to come to a screeching halt, you know, because now the little bits and shreds that we make, and look, transparent with you guys right now. Here, boom. This is after subathon numbers have fallen off, right? Wow. That's blown up. I don't want that. Right now, I have 83 subscribers on Mixer. 83. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to I don't think I'm allowed to tell you how much of the subscription cost I get. It's not 100%. It's not 0%. It's some number in between.
I am the hype!
So you can multiply that number by, let's even pretend I got 100%. You multiply 87 by 6, you get whatever it is, 54, less than $600, right? Like between $540 and $600. So that's a monthly basis. And then you take out taxes, which is about 33% of self-employment taxes minus write-offs, blah, 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 blah. So let's just say $400 a month. I don't get a lot of embers, guys. I don't see a lot of embers, and I don't push them because I'd rather you direct tip. Now, that EGX fund that's been up there, that's at 34%, right? That's of a $2,000 goal. So 34% of that is $675.
Yeah.
And that's been up for 2 months. So $300 a month in tips. So I'm making $600 a month on Mixer without Sparks. That's not a job. That's a part-time job. But I'm working 30 to 40 hours online live for you guys, and then another 10, 20, sometimes 40 hours offline, depending on what I'm working on, whether it's ReLife Project or video editing or bot maintenance or OBS effects or blah, 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 blah. Even just researching games I want to play, reviews, networking with other streams. There's a lot of time invested. Thank you, Miss Green Sheep. I appreciate the host and the Sparks. So $600 a month to work 60 hours a week. $150 a week to work 60 hours a week. I'm getting $250 an hour right now streaming. That's honest. That's just honest with you guys. And I'm not a small channel. I'm not the big channel. I'm not a Jared FPS. I'm not a Ship. I'm not a Grefke. You know, I'm not any of those guys. I'm not making big banging bucks, right? But I'm not at the bottom of the barrel either. You know, I'm not some brand spanking new partner. I'm in the bloody top fucking 300 on this platform. And I cannot earn a living the way that things are. And I'm damn sure not going to earn a living off of your embers that you're overcharging for. And I said that when embers dropped, guys. If you remember when I talked about embers when they came out, I said this is way overpriced. So damn sure don't buy it on mobile, because then you're paying you're losing 50% of your money. Why? To pay Apple and Microsoft, who already have oodles and oodles and oodles of money? Suck it. No. Go to my Streamlabs link. Streamlabs can have 5%. That's cool. I don't care. 5% is not 50%. I'm losing 10 times over? No. And I can't, until they rework their process, I absolutely will not recommend you spending money on embers. I don't care. Your joke of a multiplier, okay? Let's break down some numbers. Your 25% bonus if you hit the maximum tier. Now nobody knows what the tiers are. Let me be clear. This is not NDA. This is speculation. Pure speculation. But we're going to take the old Spark Crystal and we're going to extrapolate a little bit here, right? So if 25% is the maximum, 200 million was the maximum payout before, right? So 200 million, 25%. Let's say 20% is 100 million? 50 million for 15%? 20 million for 10%? 5 million for 5%? Something like that? That seems like a reasonable scale, right? We all kind of like, yeah, that's kind of a scale. So on a good week, we earned 50 million. My best week since they changed the Sparks was a 55 million week. So I'm in that 15% category. But let's just say, for example, for whatever reason, I know. But let's just say for some reason I managed to earn 200 million and I got the 25%. Well, 25% of 60% is 15%. So you tack on 15% back on. So 75%, right? 75% of the embers that the money you spend turns into embers for me if I earn the maximum of sparks. So now your, whatever it was, $1.20 becomes $1.50. It becomes $2.25 to $3, which is still less than Twitch bits defaulted. 225 embers at the maximum sparks earning versus 250 Twitch bits for the same $3. Even maximizing the program that they have put in front of us doesn't beat Twitch. It doesn't. It just doesn't. What are the changes that are happening? Sparks are no longer going to produce direct revenue. It's going to produce a bonus to embers. They're changing their cyberbullying policy, which is good. They're going to work on some things positively there. And everybody's a partner now. Oh, I'm sorry. They're an affiliate, not an affiliate. Yeah, and that's exactly it, Jay. I mean, we ran the numbers. I ran as many fuzzy numbers as I could, and we're not competitive with our competitor.
So true.
We have FTL, which is great, and we beat the pants off of them on that. But outside of that, like, what's Mixplay going to do anymore, right? Like, I don't want to push Sparks. Like, I don't. Like, it was cool to kind of push Sparks and, like, give you guys something to do with them. Like, and I'll still do that. We'll still have a mixed play. You guys will have stuff to do with your Sparks. I'm going to make sure of that. I want you guys to have stuff to do with your Sparks. That makes me happy. Makes you happy, makes me happy. And, yeah, FTL's been unstable, and there's some issues, but... Yeah, but now, yeah, that's exactly it. Viewers can see the difference. Thank you, Italian. I appreciate you, buddy. There's I am the hype! There's just not a lot of good that comes out of this, right? Like, people are excited about the unknown, which I am not a person. If I'm a businessman, right? I'm excited about the unknown when I go ride a roller coaster. I'm not on a roller coaster. I'm trying to earn a living. I don't want the unknown. That's not okay. The unknown is not okay for me. I'm trying to run a business. I'm trying to make sure you guys are entertained and that I am sustained so I can continue to entertain you. Can't do that under current conditions. I can't. And it's not just because sparks are going away. I'm not bitching that sparks are going away. Again, being clear, we knew it was happening. I'm not mad about it. But if you want me to push embers and you're going to take that significant of a cut, why the hell am I going to push your product? I need the money too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't be a full-time content creator for you in the current capacity in which we're working with. You're not trying to draw in new viewers. You're trying to draw in new streamers. This plan of action that you have for open monetization does not draw in more viewers. Sparks did that. Sparks does do that because you can tip your friends for free. Kids can tip their friends for free. Their favorite streamers. For free. So now I've got to send everybody to Loot's links and pray to God that my numbers sustain, that Loot's actually generates something. Because you know what Loot's isn't going to do anymore? Channel 1's not going to fucking matter anymore. It's going to die the way Hype Zone died.
Mm-hmm.
So you nerfed your big selling point Hype Zone by producing Channel 1 and making Sparks go the way they did. And then now you're going to nerf Channel 1 by taking away spark farming, which is fine. Spark farming was abused. It needed to go away. I'm not discrediting that. But there's not going to be people lurking Channel 1 for me to go, oh, let me hit that Loot's link and get $1 tip. And get $1 tip. Get it 3 or 4 times during that Channel 1 feature. Channel 1's going to have about, what you think, maybe 500 people in it on a good day? On a good day? So, like, I just don't, like, I don't understand how any of these other partners can go around calling people traitors and throwing labels and being shitbags. You're being the troll that is being discussed in that fucking blog on social media. You are bullying your coworker. You fucking clowns. And what's Mixer going to do about it? Let me tell you what they're going to do about it. Not a goddamn thing, because I've worked with Cat Team, and you know what they do? Not a goddamn thing. We talked about that. The whole cyber stalker thing that I had going on, that Sugar had going on, Cat Team wouldn't do a fucking thing about it. I want to see what Mixer's actually going to do about their partners bullying their other partners for looking for monetization opportunities. Things have changed. And yes, some people made the foolhardy decision to go full-time based on Sparks patronage. That was stupid. But now, because they did that, they're going to scramble and go look for other money elsewhere. And I don't blame them. I'm going to have a Twitch affiliation within 2 months. Guarantee it.
2 weeks. Come on now.
It's going to take me a little time to like actually put in the energy to invest into Twitch. I got ReLife right now. Right now. So I got other stuff going on, but I will be investing in it. But seriously, I want to know what Mixer's going to do. Like, you're going to put all of this like great, awesome cyberbullying stuff out in the open, but you're not even discipline your fucking partners. Some of them have been violating NDA. Discipline them. You still paid out the 24-hour channels. You still ended up paying them their fucking Sparks money, even though you said you wouldn't. So don't tell me Mixer is a lot of words right now. There's a lot of words on Mixer. They're doing a lot of this when they should be doing this and actually coming up with some actions. And here's the other bitch about this, right? There's going to be more 24-hour channels now. More streamers are going to run 24-hour content with all these changes.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
You're going to have people who have been subbed to channels for a while who are going to get their sub button and they're going to be, but you don't sub to me.
Draco,
and then they're going to drop your sub.
You cannot do Twitch and Mixer at the same time. I can be a Mixer partner and I can be a Twitch affiliate, but I have to stream them separately. So there will be some days where I will be on Mixer, And there will be some days where I'm on Twitch, and both of those will be exclusive days because Twitch does not allow you to broadcast at the same time. They don't allow broadcasting once you sign a contract with them.
True.
So 1 or 2 days a week over on Twitch, I will be streaming exclusively to Twitch. And then I will be restreaming Mixer, D Live, and possibly Facebook while I'm streaming here. Because, again, the All-Stars program doesn't have an exclusivity clause either. So I can combine D Live and Facebook and Mixer all into one stream and restream that and then do Twitch once or twice a week and just hit the minimums to maintain my affiliate status over there. And then I'll still, even as a Twitch affiliate, I'm still going to sell my links over to the other platforms. If you guys prefer to sub on one versus the other, great.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to sub on both, also great.
Because there's a way to get free subs over on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you've got an Amazon Prime account. You know, there you go. There is your free way to help us out and provide a small bit of income with every free sub from Twitch Prime.
Yeah,
now,
I'm not.
It's something for nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to be going for Twitch partner. I already learned my lesson about partner programs. And I did. You know what's funny is I actually read my Mixer contract again, and in the partner contract it says we're not partners. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, you have Twitch Prime and tied into Amazon Prime. You can earn. They have bounty programs over there. They have a lot of monetization options over there that I've been eyeballing the shit out of.
Yeah.
And it's not like, again, it's not because I want to be there, guys. I want to be on Mixer. I want to be on Mixer, but with where Mixer is planning on going, I don't envision a place where I can be exclusively here. Not unless we got that sub number up over 500 a month, or tips to consistently be $1,000 a month. Which, look, no titties. I'm working with a handicap. Oh. So
You did, I'll tell you.
Well, I mean, we'll make it work, right? Like, we'll make it work. Like, and I appreciate those of you who do tip, and honestly, it's a lifesaver a lot of times. You know, it helps pay for bills and meds and all kinds of crazy stuff around the house. So don't mistake my sarcasm for unappreciation. I do appreciate it. But right now, like, the amount of tips that are going on, the amount of subs that are going on, it's not sustainable as a full-time career right now. So I've got to take my video editing skills, which, again, I'm blessed that Mixer was kind enough to subsidize the stream for 9 months with Sparks and Spark payouts, because that let me spend more time on my video editing and actually develop some real-world skills. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that. I'll go make a commercial or a music video or something. You know, I can do that sort of stuff now. I'll go work on a documentary. I'll go do B-roll footage for somebody. It's not difficult for me to do. I saw that. Yeah, I know, right? Like, need more titties. That's all it is. Need more titties. So, I'm, you know, I already get enough shit from being a digital wolf. Could you imagine if I was a real person, real man, sideburns and all, with titties hanging out? Oh my God. Tonzi, you wish that you had it so easy. I could take all the sweat right off of her.
True.
So, chops and titties. Bam. That's it.
There's the rebrand.
You know what?
Chops
You know
and
what?
titties.
You know what I do is just get some mega tits and, like, I just push them up to the camera and then talk in a deep, bassy voice, like, "I am your father." With titties. Like, I mean, I am your mother. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You be glad I don't have titties. Jesus. So things in Mixer are in flux, and I guess one of the bigger takeaways from this, and this is one of the things that really grinds my gears, they don't have a lot of answers either. So like what they put out here, there's not a lot of answers going forward, right? So they announce this, they're going to execute this without having a fully fleshed out plan, and if they do have a fully fleshed out plan, it calls into question the transparency that they promised. Someone tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait.
I can't because you're
I'll
not.
wait. I'll wait. You know, like, and that's the thing. We're all waiting because I got nothing but time to do to wait because I don't know what the next step is. And right. Yeah. Jay hit it spot on. Like, they were barraged with questions. Again, anything in Discord is NDA, so I can't get into the specific questions. A lot of the questions have already been asked, but I'm not going to repeat for the sake of safety here, right?
Not unless you blur out the names. I mean, what? Sorry.
But really, like, these questions would get asked, and they're like, well, we haven't worked on it, or we haven't thought about that, or we're not doing this, or we haven't touched that in a year. That's one of the things that got said, is we haven't got touched that in a year. There's a lot of questions, and there's not a lot of answers. And there's a lot of people, like, I really feel like the viewers got the short end of the stick here. Yeah, the fucking sparks going away sucks for the streamers, but doesn't it suck for the viewers? Like, having spark dump buttons that actually do cool effects and, like, make somebody feel integrated into the channel. Or, like, I loved King Nukpana's, like, home team versus away team when he got channel 1, and it was like, yeah, it was very spark farmy, but it gave people a reason to care about being in channel 1. It gave people a reason to come over and hit his mixplay board. Right? Like, you know, if you're on the away team, we'll give away this. And if the home team wins, we'll stash away a subscriber giveaway or whatever. You know? Like, it was a really cool idea. And there was a lot of channel and viewer interactions that came out of Sparks. And that is what differentiated Mixer for the last year. And it's no longer there. And now we have an affiliate program. Yeah. And I just made a goddamn million spark button too. It's dope. Oh yeah, meow. Everybody, fucking subs and embers for everybody now. It's not an affiliate program. It's a open monetization program that makes everybody basically an affiliate. Anyone who streams enough can get a sub button. Regardless of quality, regardless of what platform you stream from, regardless.
Synonyms for affiliate.
Twitch affiliates get subs and bits. They sure shit do. That's exactly the difference. Is there's no contract. That's the difference. There's not a program. It's open to everyone. That's the difference. And that's not a good thing. That's just going to draw more streamers who are looking for easy buttons, right? You just push the easy button on Mixer. I'm going to make a freaking video that's like, easy button, and it's going to have Mixer's logo right the fuck there. Want to get paid for streaming? Mixer, easy button. And that's the thing now, is that Twitch isn't oversaturated the same way. That's Husky. That's it. It's max of cash grab. Association with, be in league with, unite with, combine with. There's too many two word phrases in there. Coalesce with. I'm gonna coalesce with you. And who's like? And that's the thing. The viewers that we do have, a lot of them are streamers themselves, right? Like, I know Meow streams. I know Headstrong streams. I know Jason streams. Toucan Gaming streams. Sugarlip Candy streams. Gar streams. Like, and now Now, I'm not saying all of them are going to jump on the cash train, but as soon as you start getting subs and start feeling that pressure, because it is, and Troy and Jay can both speak to this, when you get your sub button, when you got your partnership, there was a new pressure.
Mm-hmm.
There was a new pressure on you.
Yeah.
So
your road starts again, doesn't it?
So
you get to partner, you've built something, and then when you hit partnership, it becomes a different road and a start.
And you don't have quite the time to watch anymore. You're not a viewer as much anymore.
Nope.
So all of these people, once they get their sub button, there's going to be maintenance requirements to keep it. And 2, your self-imposed requirements to earn more and earn more so you can get out of whatever shitty dead-end job you're in or make supplemental income for whatever project you got coming up. It happens to all of us. Right? It happens to all of us. You know, Matt. So now you're going to have way too many streamers. And who's going to be watching? And I'll tell you who's going to be watching. It's going to be the other streamers that are in your community that are willing to lurk the channel when they're not actively streaming. Yeah. Those are what your viewers are going to be. Minus the handful of genuine viewers that are out there. No way, Jay. No way. No. Look, and Jay, if you want, we'll get you included on this. We're going to keep this train going. Whether sparks are there or not, we're going to keep viewers lurking and rolling so we can get the numbers boosted back up. Like, we're not going to let it fall off just because sparks aren't there. Who cares? They don't mean anything. The lurk does mean something. So we're going to host each other and try to keep our communities together. Like, that's what we need to do. We need to work together to keep on top of the list so we can get more exposure and try to get those new viewers that come in to actually watch, and we can work together on that. That's what it needs to be. We're going to have to work together to topple the giants. Like, that's just it.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to make sure we snake in all the new viewers. That's what we got to do. We're going to have to snake in all the viewers and go, hey, hopefully you got your first exposure to me and my community and my friends who are also streamers because you have 10,000 subscription options on this platform. Do they mean anything? Well, I don't know what I'm actually allowed to say in this regard because they gave us a list of things that differentiate us from those people, and all of them are absolute horseshit. All of them. Every fucking single one of them is absolute horseshit. I'll tell you what differentiates us, the little fucking verified tag and the partner hoodie if you got it shipped to you, because there's still people waiting over a year to get their fucking partner merchandise. And some people are still waiting months to get paychecks. And now you're going to bring on fucking 4,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people to also get paychecks that you're not going to be able to pay on time. This is fucking great. Yeah. Yeah, a lot more sub giveaways. I mean, we're still going to run our giveaways, and we're still going to run the giveaways that we're doing like we're doing with the Xbox One X, which if you guys haven't entered the Xbox One X giveaway, make sure you do that. But we've got a Nintendo Switch giveaway that we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to do a PS4 giveaway. We're talking about getting a Fortnite Xbox One S for the charity. We've got a lot of giveaways coming up, and they're all like consoles, right? And then those are going to be just open-ended giveaways. I will tell you this, the in-chat giveaway for me has died. It will be for subs only. It will be for my moderators who deserve some kind of pay, and it will be for my subscribers at the end. That's it. I'm not going to do like, here's gold for just some random person who's never been in my channel. It's chat. I wish Mix It Up would let you designate who can enter a giveaway based on their chat progression. That would be really kick-ass. Because I would like for, not every regular viewer can sub, but they're a regular viewer helping out. If they're level 40 or up, that you can enter the giveaway, sure. I mean, you can do it by regulars hours viewed. I guess that counts too. But I'd like to see something with chat progression, Oh, yeah, meow. We've absolutely destroyed Embers over the course of the day. Like I ran the math for everyone. By the way, guys, I can't see whispers very well. I'm looking at a different monitor, so if you're whispering me, and I missed it, it's because I'm looking at a different monitor. It's easier for me to look this way right now. What I meant to say was, if normal streamers can earn money, now they won't want to be partners. Yeah, that's part of it. Like, who's going to want to be partner? Because, like, really the only difference between a monetized non-partner, affiliate non-partner, whatever the hell they're calling them, and the partnership is that we have to fill out a lot of surveys. Like, that's it. You got to fill out a lot of surveys. A lot of them. Woohoo! Let's go 5. Come on. Yeah. There is a sentiment that they don't listen to the partners anyway. Now, I can't say that with sincerity, like for me, because I know for a fact that one of my ideas was implemented the next PAX. I just happened to be left out in the cold of my own idea. Fucking cunts. So, no, it's all good, man. I just, like I said, I'm not going to be able to see. Oh, sure, why hell not? I don't care. Let's bring in that non-partner point of view. Let's see how Meow does this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Mr. Chrissy Sparks.
Hello.
Oh, crap. Oh, I mean, Meow, what's going on?
Wow.
He's not
Yes,
wrong.
you can sell your bathwater, Jay. I might even buy it.
Yeah, I would. Challenger, you should create an OnlyFans page with bathwater being sold separately.
I should. You know what I should do is I should just get some bathwater with like Renly's hair in it and be like, "This is my bathwater."
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be
Like,
great.
why is it brown? I thought you were a gray wolf.
Or just go on the Patreon page and just add like a bathwater section, but they have to pay separately for bathwater.
Right.
But they just have to get access to that. They have to pay an additional $30 just to get access to that text post.
Dehydrated bathwater. Stop.
So, is it confirmed that everyone's getting a partner button at this point?
It's not that. It's not that simple, right? Like you have to. You will have to earn through various measurements and metrics the ability to unlock certain features that partners just kind of get by default. And then there's going to be a steeper maintenance for the people who aren't partnered. All right.
So the problem with that whole idea is with Mixer just not getting advertised enough.
Agreed.
There's way more streamers.
I have never seen a Mixer ad on YouTube. Is anybody else?
No. Nope. I've seen it on Facebook. That's because Facebook knows what I look for, and based on my group, that's why it's able to do that. And also on my game launcher app, since I already have, my phone does
One
that.
time?
But I actually get it multiple times a day on my game launcher on my phone. But the problem with that is it's literally only going to show it to you if you have cookies that show that you've been.
Yeah, no, I've seen Mixer ads like not like full blown video ads or anything.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, why the hell don't you have a 30-second commercial yet or a minute-long commercial yet featuring your partner selling your product? I always wondered.
Mm-hmm. And another huge problem is Xbox is just not going to care about Mixer, as you can already tell. In fact, I was talking to an ex-Microsoft employee. I'm not going to say names, but she was talking to her manager who manages a bunch of 11 or 12 stores. And she's like, she's been trying to push, we should use our Microsoft stores because we actually have stores that Twitch does not have. We have physical stores people can go into to try and advertise Mixer. And his answer was literally do you really think Mixer is gonna last? It's so low on their priority list. They don't give a shit about it.
That's the problem. Is if you're not willing to make the investment, if you're not willing to put in the time, the energy, the money, the resources, and exploit what you do have, because that costs you nothing except banner prices, right? Our local Microsoft store does have a Mixer booth, right? Not like a true booth, but there's a station set up with Mixer being broadcast at all times, right? That is a thing that exists. And to their credit, they put it right by the walkway. So it's a clear glass.
That's great.
It's a clear
That's
glass
smart.
windows and all that. And you can see it. It's clear as day. I do appreciate that. But why don't we have more Microsoft Store tie-ins? That's what I'm trying to get with ReLife Project.
Exactly.
That's why I've been trying to get you guys to, like, if you have a local Microsoft Store, go talk to them. We'll try to get that in on the project. Because if we get something like that, a fan meetup where they can meet all of their favorite streamers from the region, right? Like little mini conventions, even stuff like that can go a long way. And then all of a sudden people are congregating on a busy day, on a Saturday in the mall. They're going to be like, what the hell is this party? These guys are cool. I like this.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking hard sell.
Yeah. So another thing I heard was, and this is actually proven, that Microsoft gets to keep most of the money we put into our Xbox Live Gold. Mm-hmm. Now, they could use that to actually fund Mixer's free subs. Every time you get, pay for your $60 a year, you could get a free sub button, which would be great. Because a lot of people are not willing to pull out their wallets on Mixer. Let's be honest. It's not going to be like that. So it'd be great if they added some sort of free sub, or even associated with just Game Pass, because people are not willing to buy Game Pass. This just adds an incentive to sell Game Pass. It'd be great if they did that, but they're not doing it, which is really just shooting themselves in the foot.
So, okay. Generally speaking, though, the rest of the people who are here, the non-partners who are here, who are aspiring to be partners, I kind of want to get your take. Like, are you excited about open monetization? Do you feel like this diminishes the partner program? Do you care about hitting partner anymore?
Yeah, I think it diminishes it greatly. I think it gets rid of the drive for partner, because after you mention that it says in your contract that you're not even a partner, you're literally not a partner. I was like, what's the point of being partner if you're able to get all the perks of partner without having to sign a damn contract? Or just some of the perks, even some of the perks, the important perks that some people are looking for.
Most of them.
Let's
just go with most of them. There's a few alleged perks.
Yeah, the hard work is for nothing. I agree with Headstrong. The hard work that a lot of these partners put in to try and, especially the ones before the new rules, the work they put in kind of becomes useless, because it's like we could have just been affiliate and not deal with your contract crap.
Yep. I mean, like, the difference is going to be really like the ability to pre-test things. Like we've had Mixer clips forever, right? Now everybody's going to get fucking clips, you know?
Yeah.
So we're going to we've had Ember's exclusivity, sub button exclusivity, emote exclusivity. That's all going to be whatever their beta projects will still get that. But that's why I said, like, this basically makes partnership the ambassador, the Xbox ambassador / insider. That's where you just take subtract Xbox from it and replace it with Mixer, and that's what we've become.
Yeah. So now the question is, where will Mixer go from here, and what do you guys plan on doing? Are you gonna stay on Mixer, give it a try to see if the Ember program succeeds?
I don't know if I could say that I'm not going to be on Mixer full time anymore, because my peers may isolate me and castrate me on Twitter. Fucking scumbags. Seriously, they put out a blog about cyberbullying, and then the partners are bullying other partners on Twitter in the public eye. It's fucking ridiculous.
I saw a lot of these bullying posts. Just sitting here like, you guys are like the embodiment of Two-Face.
It really, oh my God. If only you knew. If only you knew what these people were writing in Discord and then turn around and writing in the public forum. It is night and day.
They're just flipping a coin. They just got that Harvey Dent coin with them, and they're just flipping it to see which side they're going to favor.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
It's like there's some ridiculous tribalism, this tribalistic mentality that goes on in Mixer.
Oh my God.
It is the whole Mixer pride, the rah Mixer cheerleaders right? That's my title for them. They're rah Mixer. Okay, look, Mixer's got a lot of good going for it, and I'm happy to be here, happy to be partner, happily cheering it on. I'm wishing them all the best. I hope that we get some continued sustained growth and success, but the numbers don't bear that out. And Microsoft sees those numbers way more accurately represented than Streamlabs could ever hope to see.
Yep. And that's why they're not willing to support Mixer. At this point, they're just like, oh, Mixer is like, just free advertising for Xbox at this point.
I mean,
it's dumb.
It really is. It really is.
It's unfair to the streamers. It's unfair to the viewers. We all knew that the Sparks program was not going to last. I was expecting you guys to at least be told about this way prior than just to get a 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks notice, honestly, that's bullshit. That's like, they're firing you. Like, here's my... they're firing you at this point. Like, screw you guys. You guys are out of the Sparks program. We're changing everything. We're not even going to... you're partners, but you're also non-partners, so we don't care about your opinions. Fuck you. It's type of shit.
And that's one of the perks, is that they're supposed to listen to our opinions and take our feedback. What do you mean? Nobody would have said this is a good idea. Nobody thinks Embers is priced appropriately. Nobody thinks that the Embers boost is what should be done with Sparks. But you take our feedback, but you give us this town hall, this meeting, right? And we're supposed, like, it's, let's just be very, very clear about how the town halls run. They're fucking presentations. They're not town halls. They'll answer a few questions at the end, and then they'll do their little thing in the Discord or whatever they're going to do, and that's it. That's it.
Yep.
But it's survey, and I don't recall seeing any of this on a survey. Any of this. So where did this come from? Because it's not your partners.
Yeah. Also, another thing, like on Twitch, the bits are, 1 cent equals 1 bit. On here,
no, it's still 1 cent. Hold on. We did the math, okay? Because there's still a fee, right? It's 1 cent is 1 ember, 1 cent is 1 bit. That is accurate.
Okay.
However, $3 spent on Twitch gets you 250 bits. $3 spent on Mixer gets you 185 embers.
Yeah.
Even with the bonus, it's
nowhere close.
It's only 225. So even with the maximum 200 million spark bonus, you're still earning less than you would on Twitch.
Yep. On top of that, let's be honest. $2, $7.49, then jumps to 30, then jumps to 75. Then somehow some crazy person's gonna be like, you know what? I don't like the 75. I'm gonna go with the 250. Then it just jumps another to 500. Like, you have literally taken away options.
Because he has to go up front.
You are not giving them the options they need, because who wants to click, hey, I want to just buy, $15 worth of it. Who wants to click, $7.49 twice? Or who wants to click, I just want to buy $90 worth of it. So I'm going to buy 75, then I'm going to do 70, like 750, 750.
Where is that? I don't see that. I don't see 50 cents.
If you click Get Embers.
It's on the app. I'll send it to you now.
Are you serious?
I'll send it to you now.
Oh, 49.5 cent or 49.5%. Suck my dick, Embers. There, I said it. Embers are bullshit. Suck my dick.
Embers are bullshit.
Here.
They take such a huge cut from you guys for Embers.
And it's the same. Like, UK and
even
US.
Even with the risk of chargebacks, donations are way better than Embers any day.
There you go. Follow that link if you want to tip me. Don't follow that fucking Ember bullshit.
Yeah, someone did donate 1 million Embers to someone today.
1 million Embers?
Yeah.
1 million Embers. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's it. Matrix, spot on. It's embers of your burned cash.
Yeah.
Light that bill on fire and then wave it around, and whatever's left is embers.
Wait, who got donated 1.1 million fucking embers? Because they just wasted their money.
$10,000, Doc. $10,000.
That was $10,000.
Who was it? Because they didn't say who it was.
5,000.
They didn't say who it was in the partner Discord. Who got that? I want to know who's got $10,000 to burn. I mean, $15,000 to burn.
right?
Oh, I think I know
Because
what
they
it's
just
gonna
said
be.
like 7,500. Because Mixer is just going to eat up like more than half. Let's be honest.
Right, Speedy. I'm not saying people don't buy embers, and like last week, I earned about $114 worth of embers. I had like whatever it was, 114,000 embers, or no, 11,400 embers. Right, that was my last week. But very seldomly do people want to like. You can look. Right, you can look right at the price points. You click that "Get Embers" up at the top. You can see the disparity between what you're tipping and what you're giving them just by extrapolating 1 cent per ember. So you can see a 40% loss, a 50% loss, a 30% loss between your money getting to your streamer.
And now with the whole everyone gets a sub and embers button, let's be honest, there's going to be way less embers going to the people who work their asses off to get these buttons and getting these subs, because now people are going to be. And also another big problem with Mixer is a lot of the partners share the same viewer group.
Yeah, I knew who it was. I knew who it was.
It was Henley.
Oh, cool. It was probably Henley.
Nope.
Was it not Henley? Was it Scythe?
Nope.
Who was it?
Close though. Ship. 1.2 1.295.
Wow.
Who? I don't even know this person.
What, you don't know who Ship is?
Ship's the number 2 streamer on our platform.
Dude, I've not been on Mixer in a while. If you forget,
21.
I don't explore anymore. I just literally go to the same exact I'm the dude who got tired of sex and just does the same exact shit on Mixer.
Oh my god. It was that there was only partner to reach to aspire to. I was like, okay, the bar's a little higher. Affiliate program makes sense. Yes.
Gotta repeat the same moves for 40 years.
Yes. And that was one of the points of pride that got stripped from us. Right? And that's what this whole week has been, all this bad news, is they come into this meeting with nothing but bad news. They de-pantsed us this week. They took away, and I don't understand these rah-rah Mixer cheerleaders, because I don't have a sense of pride in my partnership. I don't care if they take it now. I don't, because in whatever, a month or 2 months when they roll out this monetization for all, I'll be right back to where I was at. Except I won't have to fill out all the goddamn surveys.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it was kind of dumb of a lot of partners to just be like, "Oh, Sparks are here. Let me go full time."
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like they're helping out the streamers, but they're not helping their partners. They didn't consult their partners on this matter, because this sounds like an edict cast down from Microsoft. Thus, the lack of transparency, which they promised to us, and we're not getting.
Honestly, the things that I have not liked so far about the whole thing, they've taken away dashboard from you guys. They've changed the rules for feature.
Yep.
Which and on top of that, they've like broken said rules when Snoop Dogg came on board, giving him a 7-hour window of BRB screen on feature. Let's be honest. That happened. They kicked partners off their feature slot to give it to Snoop Dogg when he was gone for 7 hours.
I don't know about kicking people off a slot, because at that time I don't even think we were still being slotted. Now it's completely unscheduled, except that
now it's unscheduled.
Except that they give the premium streamers on the platform.
They pay for it. Premium Snapchat, dude.
No. I'm not talking about premium. I'm talking about your top 50 streamers on this platform, and not even top 50. They get a higher frequency.
They do get a higher frequency. They get ridiculous. I see them all the time, and a lot of them are just literally the Smite game. And Rainbow Six, all these tournament ones, obviously.
No, it's fucking not. It's not. It's fucking Fortnite. For me, it's always and every PUBG. Time I look, it's Smite game. Smite is on there. Smite I agree with. Smite, PUBG, and Fortnite, and it's those top partners who are succeeding in that get those slots over and over and over again.
Yep. So really, there's only like 1 or 2 slots ever available to actual partners trying to make their day. And it's dumb that they got rid of dashboard for you guys, and it's just lazy at this point. You're about to see who's there. Let me see who's actually featured right now.
What? How do
Okay,
you know who's getting the feature though?
Right.
I'm just looking at
it doesn't
who's
say
on
who
the
does-
mixer
So
page
if
right
you go to
now.
the top right and just type in a channel name, so pick one.
Because I know she's on that list.
Yeah. So scroll down to where it says feature times. It's the level. So 50,000 is front center priority.
Fortnite Apex Legends web show.
Whereas mine was the 30,000 one, which means to the
Are
side.
you fucking kidding me? Top 300 channel. One. One.
Look at
Stupid.
mine. I've even had 2 level 30,000s in the last couple of weeks, months.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Challenge is about
Well,
to
that
throw
was-
his goddamn.
Was this the scheduled one? This was a scheduled one for
So
you.
the 30,000.
These
was
were
the
both
schedule, but
scheduled. This was
Apex Legends.
yeah,
and
this
that
was
one.
our
But that's
scheduled
what
one.
they do. So 50,000 is front and center. 40,000 is the sides.
The side and the
30,000
30.
to the side of center.
And then one is, oopsie,
But
you made it on the
I got
feature.
80. But I got 80 minutes. They brought channel 1 to me before the feature on purpose.
I'm gonna go drop my buddy
Oh,
off
look
at
at
his
you,
house.
fancy
I will
like
be
that.
back in like 45 minutes if you guys are still live and talking.
I'll be live. I'm probably going to switch over to a game or something here soon. Like,
We should play something when I get back. I re-downloaded Fortnite.
I didn't have Fortnite planned, but whatever.
We don't need to do Fortnite. We can do.
I have my
Tactics.
PlayStation plugged in. I was going to play Final Fantasy 14. God damn it.
God fucking damn it! I don't have that game.
Yeah, I know.
Come
All
on,
right,
man.
whatever. Like, look, that was probably a poor choice anyway. I probably should do a community game or something that we can do together. So I'll
Well,
plug
we're
my
pissed off. Let's
Xbox
do
back
Jackbox
in.
TV.
Fuck no. I hate Jackbox. I hate Jackbox.
Really?
I'll say it loud and proud. Jackbox is shit. None of you guys are funny. You use the same joke over and over and over again. You guys are funny one time and then think the same joke is funny for the next 3 times we play Jackbox. It's boring. I hate it. It sucks.
Well, you can
Jackbox
always talk
sucks.
about Mixer on Jackbox and get away.
Dick box.
It's not even dick bo- It's not even dick jokes, right? It's here are the 2 things that happen, right?
I know
The
it.
streamer
Here are the
is
2
bad.
things that happen. 1 or 2 people will come in and put in something racist, sexist, homophobic, or something stupid for their name or whatever entry point they're putting in there, which is fucking awful. Or we have a good clean run of none of that shit, but one person will make one funny joke, like laugh out loud, rolling your tits off funny, and then everyone jumps on that joke's bandwagon, and then the rest of the night's not fun. The next 3 streams of it are not fun. Jackbox sounds good in theory, actually crap. I would rather just play Cards Against Humanity online. Like that's
All right,
and I hate
will
Cards
be
Against
back in a while.
Humanity.
I will-
Oh, see me out.
Right. Chal's baby dick is hilarious. Fucking 6
And,
times.
oh yeah,
6
Child's
billion
baby dick,
times.
Child's wolfie,
Right?
Wolfie
Ish's bat
dick,
cave,
floppy.
right? Like it's the same joke over and over and over and over and
Yeah.
over and over and over and over
That
and
one
over.
was used, wasn't it?
Fucking
The boss
hamster
rock.
wheels, guys. Like, use your brain, come up with something creative, and don't steal other people's jokes. Joke was funny. Let it die. Move on to the next one. We'll have a good time. Use the same joke over and over again. Chow gets bored. We move on. That's how it
Yeah.
rolls.
Anyways, thanks for having me. You guys enjoy.
bud.
I
Good
will
to talk to you now.
Yep.
Oh man. So yeah, I mean apples to apples is fine. Like those I like party games. The problem is they just end up being the same thing after a little while. So 90% of humanity is no creativity. Why do you think we have these mixer problems? Well, the problem is like people have just different ideas of what creative is. Like they think that, you know, if you take this idea and morph it into your own, then that's creative. And to some degree, there is some element of that, right? Like there's all, like, take Team 4-Star. They didn't fucking write Dragon Ball Z, but they did a great job with the bridge, and it was very creative. Not their original artwork. They didn't have to hire an animation staff, but it's very creative. Problem is, when you're talking about, like, one-liner jokes, it's like stealing a joke from a comedian and passing it off as your own. Like, no. Nah, bro. That's not how it works. So... And then, like, the people even in streaming, right? Like, people will be dogging on people. Like, I understand Forza influence streams, not creative. right? The Crab Cave channel, the or fucking Detective Pikachu dancing. That's not fucking creative. It's not clever. Fucking annoying. Why would
that
you do
came
that?
from inside the pool.
However, Captain Robert doing his Saved by the Spell and doing that whole rerun shtick and running syndicated TV, that's great. That's fantastic. That makes sense. I mean, I told you guys before, I wanted Infinite Power to be a 24-hour channel at some point where there was content running constantly. Now, I have since reevaluated that because I find that the networking opportunities are better if you have an auto hoster. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if while I'm on Twitch, I'm also running rerun content on Mixer. Because it's possible. Because I can run rerun content from my laptop. Ain't that hard. So, I mean, I'll still be live over on Twitch, and there will be like an automated bot that will come on and go, "Hey guys, I'm glad you're enjoying the rerun content, but if you want to see me live, I'm on Twitch right now." So, do we want to add anything else to this absolute shit show that was this week? Because I don't feel good about my platform.
Me neither. But there we are. Nope. I think we're there.
Over there? Are we there
I
yet?
think we maybe.
Are we there yet?
I don't know.
Are we there yet? So I guess you're going to bed.
I'm on bad. 20
Does-
past 2 in the morning.
Yeah. So crap. What do you guys like? Do you guys actually want to play something and you just want me to play something, or do you want me to just go away and you guys can watch somebody else? I don't care. Like whatever you guys want at this point.
Talk to the people around you headstrong.
I don't GTA. What is a GTA? Grandmother Teresa arrived. I don't know. What is it? What does it mean? Get that ass. Get that ass. Wait, no, that should have a D in it. GDA.
Giant trees attack.
Giant trees attack. Okay. Oh, and then we had the literal. Yeah. Okay, that game. Yeah. Okay, I'm not playing that. I don't own it. Won't play it. Nope. Please, not keeping a feel on it. Did you do your scratch? No. I see. That's the thing is, I was going to do Final Fantasy at the end of this, but I wanted to see if you guys wanted to play a game. No, I don't want to play Destiny. Nah. Nope. No, I'm willing to like do like a community game if a lot of people want to play. Like if there's a bunch of people who want to play a game, like a Rocket League or a Fortnite, something like that. Outside of that, if there's like one or two people who want to play Fortnite or play Apex, I'd rather just go play Final Fantasy and go scratch my tickets. Do I do Sparks? I mean, yeah, you just hit the skills tree. Yeah. You'll shoot at me in Apex. Well, that I mean, like I'm not playing Apex because it only includes 3 people. I'm not. Yeah. Well, I guess it only really includes me and 2 people. So you can do Fort. All right. I guess we're doing Fortnite again.